Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 32 of Evil Genius. And we are, I think, in a position where I would like to start acquiring the resources. Now, these have a lot of heat. And I think you get 30 heat per completion, and I don't know how much this is, but I would expect like 2 or 3, assuming this is like 100, would give you a lot of heat. Maybe it's like actually 50 and 2 of these would fill this up. And filling that up is pretty bad. A couple of threes of soldiers down there. Yes. Yes, they were. I also need to kidnap a diplomat, which requires 8 valets. Which I don't have right now. It's a little unfortunate. I would like to train up some minions. Maybe I should actually capture these. There's only 3 of them. Are you in range? You kind of are. Let's run into more turrets, line of fire. That makes pretty short work of those soldiers, which is great. Where is Jubei? Ah, you are wandering about. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed.
We have 7 valets now. You can probably go into hiding for a bit. We're going to have to send them here to kidnap this diplomat, because I don't think I have any anywhere else. That's the only diplomat I have discovered. So we are going to need to get that one. Although I think they would all take 8 valets anyway. So it's not like that matters all too much. Doesn't look like any of them are being trained right now, though. There's probably some on the way, because there's a minion on the track, so to speak. It's probably you. But who is the teacher? It's probably you. I don't really know how to prepare.
Object has been ordered.
I guess I'll put in some more turrets.
Object purchase order confirmed.
It's pretty much
Object has been ordered.
the only defense I know, I guess. This is kind of a blind spot.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Couple there. Maybe
Object has been ordered.
there. Kind of wish you could. It would be nice if you could rotate them
Object purchase order confirmed.
45 degrees instead of 90. So you could have one like facing this sort of direction, or the opposite, facing inwards. That would have been great. Alas, I cannot do that. Maybe in the sequel.
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
Putting a lot of money in turrets. But it is a future industry.
Object has been ordered.
Okay, maybe not. Well, I guess whoever makes these things makes a lot of money because people keep coming to blow them up and I keep making or building or ordering new ones. I'm going to lose a lot of money in that. What? What was that? Oh,
Prisoner termination.
gotta mangle you before you escape and cause trouble.
Prisoner execution order confirmed.
It's a little annoying when things don't activate when you tell them to. Seriously. Still only on 7 valets. Okay, you are done. You're officially our 8th valet. So we can now send 8 of them. Come on. Here, not you. We'll send a couple of mercenaries as well, and you, because why not? Get you some experience. You're not supposed to patrol, you're supposed to get out into the world. Come on. Hurry along. Oh, damn it. There you go. It's about time. Searchers poking around in the mess hall. You're probably not going to find anything worth blowing up in there. Unless you don't like the food, I guess. Now I think these just required a diplomat. They do take 5 minutes though, so probably don't just want to send a diplomat. That would mean a pretty high risk of failure. I think the way that the mission system works, if you send out say 10 mercenaries and 1 diplomat to one of these, as long as it doesn't matter if the diplomat dies, by the end of the if the mercenaries survive, or at least one mercenary survive, the mission will succeed anyway. Which, given the parameters of that mission, it's a little strange. Because you'd think that the diplomat is kind of a necessity for that particular mission to actually succeed. But yeah, it's not. Oh, you can go into hiding. So these require, probably looked at this before, 2 quantum physicists, 4 mercenaries, and 5 guards. We actually have the manpower to do that right away. I also want to do this. Which requires 10 workers. So, I think I should kind of prioritize getting rid of Jet Chan, because I hate him. So I'm going to send, no, I just got 10 workers ready, so I'm going to send those there. We have 3 martial artists, so that's good. That means we, even if these 2 both die, we'll still have other people. One of you didn't make it. Seriously? Come on. There you are. Okay. Fine. Don't really want to have multiple missions running consecutively. Hopefully Jet Chan stays out of this region. Heck, he can even come on the island, just so I'm rid of him on the world. People sleeping there. I wonder if the control room slowly gathers intel on each region. That'd be nice. I mean, even if you didn't have any plotting going on in a region, eventually you would get something. But I have no idea if that is even remotely the case. Getting a bit far in. But you turn around right around here, which is lovely. It's always nice. I'm not sure why. They always get to about here and then realize how boring this long corridor is and then turn around. Or maybe they don't get further because they always run out of time. Guess that's possible. Maybe I should move these guys. Come plot here. Southern Africa for a bit. How much money do you bring in? 2,800. That's not too much. Okay, there's that. That, however, takes almost 6 minutes. Sheesh. Those bring in 5,000 together. That is quite a lot. Well, it's 4 minutes. We have a lot of minions there. Oh. Shoot. Do I want to risk it? Need to bring some technicians and a couple of these to pull that mission time down a bit. These should be fine because I have a bunch of minions there. They'll probably survive. Maybe. Ideally. Yeah. Nothing in the cells. Do have a bunch of valets in here. You can bring in reinforcements. Oh, jeez. But I don't think you can take minions out without risking or without the mission failing. Let's bring in all the people here, because I want this mission to succeed. Ah, Jet-Jan, did you have to come here right then? I hate you so much. At least we haven't attracted the attention of any of the other super agents yet. Although we most likely will in the future. Maybe when we start stealing these. Oh, that's only 15 heat. Interesting. Why is this one 30 then? I guess oil is more valuable than ore.
Intruder alert.
Oh, storage in the freezer units.
Warning. High security door breached. Intruder tagged for capture.
Oh, got people knocked out. Jet-Chan left though, which is great. You're stealing money. You need to stop that.
Threat of grave.
Okay, just 1 minute left. All my valets have pretty much died. So we're going to need to wait for new ones to be trained before we can get back to the diplomat mission. But I think this is more important anyway because, well, getting rid of Jet-Jan takes priority absolutely.
Kill tag issued. Capture tag issued.
Capture. Ha! It is done.
We'll just capture him, I guess. There's my technicians and quantum physicists. They're going to have to sit there and wait until I can get the rest of the valets there. Assuming any of these survive.
Check objective screen for new.
Greetings, Truth Seekers. This is Brother Lao Sang with the latest news in Central Asia. I'm sure my brethren will be disturbed to learn that Master Mayako, former abbot of the Kushan Monastery, has been kidnapped. There is speculation that the evil organization may be hoping to gain information about the Anvil super agent Jet-Jan, who was mentored by Master Miyato.
Oh, you think? Right, so that we completed that. It's immune to all types of psychological interrogation. Only physical persuasion will do. Right, so we have to put him into something that damages health, presumably. It's pretty physical, I would say. We have a number of choices for that. We have the shooting range, can be used to torture. Pretty sure that would be health. We have the laser is health. The stress test chamber is health as well. I don't know what else. There's probably something. One of these was health. I think that one was health.
Prisoner termination requested.
Well, I didn't actually mean to execute him, but oh well. You can go back there. Butcher hasn't arrived yet. Oh, you were carrying him. Okay. Right. Well, someone else will take care of that. Oh man. $8,000. It's pretty good. I presume most of that is from the martial artists. But probably not all of it. Okay, let's put you with the others. Tourists. Silly agents, silly investigators with your investigating. Okay, more ballets are being trained. That is good. Butcher is back. Sort of. So that means he's arrived, or his boat has arrived. Apparently. So he's not actually back on the island quite yet.
Prisoner interrogation order confirmed.
Okay, let's use this because I definitely remember that using health. Maybe the interrogation chair would work. Because that also kills the interrogee. You can go in there. There you are. And pretty soon we're going to learn what Jet Chan's weakness is. Of course, I already know because I played this before and I remember that particular bit of information. But you and us in game will find out shortly. It is nice that you don't need a marksman for this particular bit. Yeah. Fine, whatever. Just go away. Care if you insert stupid speaker. Got like 20 of you. Well, that's taking away attention, not health. Thought that would have been health.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed. Intruder tagged for capture.
Well, I guess we gotta recapture him. Whoops. Damn it. And I guess he gets to sit in one of these chairs. That should work. Ah, shit. Soldiers.
Weekend tag issued.
Yeah. If the crates are stored in the freezer, maybe I want to build a little storage freezer over here. That's an infirmary.
Room construction underway.
Since it's
Room construction
closer to the entrance, I think maybe they should use it by default. And then we'll put a bit of a catwalk here so that we have, so that there will be an entrance into the cavern here. We can just take the crates right in there when we're going to use them. We have one valet on the island right now that has been trained. It's nice. You should be back in the cell, so let's just put you in one of the chairs. Man, I really thought that the shooting range would have been health. Ah.
Warning! Hostile presence detected in base.
That's gonna get taken care of. Whoops. Dang it. Just tearing the place down, apparently. Today. Yeah. It's gonna send social minions at those soldiers. As you do. Getting a decent amount of money from here. I'll probably put you into hiding again, though. Oh, there's another one. Diamond mine. I wonder if you need 5 specific crates, or if it's just 5 of any crate. Or what are the diamonds for exactly? I guess it's just 5 crates of any resource. And they're just named differently because they're so that there can be one in each region.
New objectives available.
Nice. Okay. Our tender administrations have revealed Jie Chen's hidden secret. He has gone so long undefeated that if someone were to beat him in a fight, then he would probably quit Anvil in shame and retreat into hiding for some serious meditation on his failure. Capturing and forcing him to take part in a totally fair, in quotes, one-on-one fight in a dojo should do the trick. Just to be sure, we will dose his bread and water liberally with sedatives. The bread and water, of course, being what he gets when imprisoned, presumably. Right. So he's currently in the world, so but once he actually arrives on the island again, we can capture him, and we have a dojo over here, so we can send him to that. We have reached the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to end the episode here. Hopefully by the time I get to record the next episode, Jet-chan will have arrived, and I'll have him captured, and then we can proceed with interrogating, or technically it's an interrogation, but we want to have him be defeated in martial combat. So, with that, I will see you in the next episode.